Alright, hello guys, it's Cockroach Lover here, and I'm doing a tutorial for guitar and kind of harmonica for Transvestites Can Be Cannibals 2 by Harley Poe. Or at least, kind of. It's a bit of a simpler version because I am not very good, so hopefully this lets some of you also pick up the song. Yeah, started off, there is 4 chords in this song, which I will move my camera so you can see it. They are G major, E minor. Usually you should kind of play it for this song with your index finger and your middle finger there. C major, and D. And don't worry, I will go back through those when we reach that part in the song. Yeah, there's also 2 main strumming patterns for it, which also I will get to when we get to them in the song. Ooh. Yeah, so anyways, let's get started with the intro and then also the first verse. Alright, so for the intro and the first verse, you only need 2 chords, which are G major and E minor. I'll show you the shape for these. If you already know them, you can skip ahead. But for G major, you take your pinky finger, put it on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Your ring finger goes on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. Middle finger goes on the 3rd fret on the 6th string. And your pointer finger goes on the 5th string, 2nd fret. And you play it all together. That's a G major. And the next chord is an E minor. For this song, it's easier to play it with your pointer finger and your ring finger. Pointer and your middle finger. So you take your pointer finger, you put it on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and then you take your middle finger and you put it on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. And you play it like that. G, E minor. So the strumming patterns for the intro and all of the verses is exactly the same. I'll do a quick playthrough of it so you can hear what it sounds like, and then I'll break it down a little bit more. Okay, so that's what it sounds like. Basically what you're doing is the G and the E minor, and you are playing it like G, E minor. So that's what it sounds like. Don't worry if what I'm saying is kind of nonsense. It will make sense eventually. You just got to keep picking away at it. I'm also doing a hammer-on for both of the chords. For the G, what I'm doing is you play it like that, and then you do a hammer-on for both of your fingers. You pick the 5th and the 4th string. It can be a bit sloppy. It works for this song. It sounds great no matter what. So it's... Sorry. Hear that there? I'll do it real slow. So you're hammering on. It kind of gives it that bit more dynamic feel. And then afterwards with the E minor, you are using your ring finger to do a hammer on onto the 3rd fret of the 6th string. So it's like that. It sounds really nice to do it for the intro here. Once you get to the verse, it can be a little bit difficult to sing it and to also play that at the same time. So if you just go into without doing the hammer-ons, if it's too much for you, it sounds great to do it without it as well. So it's just... Even without the hammer-ons, it still sounds great. For the intro, you repeat the G and the E minor 8 times over in the original song. But honestly, it gets kind of boring if you're just kind of looping chords over and over again. For me personally, and also for the people listening. So I kind of just do whatever feels right. It's usually like 5 or 6 times. I'll show you the harmonica bit after this. Makes it a bit more interesting if you have the harmonica going instead of just chords. Anyways, after you're done looping that over, regardless of how many times you play it, you move on to the first verse, which sounds like this. I'll count the name with 1 bar of the intro. way that I look at my own clothes. I wear my wife's when I go into town. Think it's gross when I'm wearing pantyhose. You call me sick and you call me a clown. Think I might have you tonight. Come to me 'cause I'm coming to you. Think I might have you for a bite. I'm gonna cook me up some He-Man stew. That's the first verse. And then it goes into the pre-chorus. But we'll get to that again after. So for the timing of the words, again, it's really about feeling it and listening to it. It helps to play along, so if you want to play along to the original song or to this tutorial, it will really help you get a feel for when you're supposed to come in, the spacing for all the words. But basically, I'll play this here, and I'll really emphasize on when you're supposed to come in with the words. So it's the way that I look in my own clothes. I wear my wife's when I go into town. You think it's gross when I'm wearing her pantyhose. You call me sick and you call me a clown. I think I might have you tonight. Come to me 'cause I'm coming to you. I think I might have you for a bite. I'm gonna cook me up some He-Man stew. So there's that. Anyways, on to the pre-chorus. Okay, so the pre-chorus, you're going to use the other two chords that I talked about earlier. So you're using the C major and the D major. So first up, the C major. Again, if you already know these chords, skip ahead. C major is you take your ring finger, put it on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. Middle finger goes on the 4th string on the 2nd fret. And then your pointer finger goes on the 2nd string of the 1st fret. And you play the bottom 5 strings. The D major, take your middle finger, put it 2nd fret, 1st string, and then you take your pointer finger, 3rd string on the 2nd fret, and then your ring finger goes 2nd string, 3rd fret, and you play the bottom 4 strings. Beautiful. Alright, and for actually playing the pre-chorus, really easy. The strumming pattern is you do that twice over. It's going to be the C and then the D, so it's Transvestites can be cannibals too, and I feel better after I eat you, 'cause I hate people when they're not polite. If you end up on my table, then it says you're right. And chorus. The progression for this chorus is G, D, E minor, and C. And unlike the pre-chorus where you held it for, I don't know, was that 2 measures? I don't know the right words for it. You're holding them for a bit shorter, the chords. So I'll play it through and you'll see what I mean. You switch through the chords a bit faster is what I'm trying to say. When I was young, I wore my sister's clothes. I liked to paint my nails and I had secrets no one knows. And now that I'm grown up, I cook dinner for my wife. I still carry my secrets along with a butcher's knife. Yeah, so really easy. It's the same strumming pattern as it was in the pre-chorus, just that you do that, you play it 4 times through, there's your chorus. That's also going to suit you for the next chorus too. That's the cool part about choruses. Now there is kind of like an interlude. It's basically the intro again. You do 2 measures, like twice through, sorry, of the G and the E minor. So it's just a... back into the 2nd verse, which again, same as the first, but with different words. You already got it. I'll play it through so you can hear me do it, and I'll do a slower one so you can really see which, like, you know, how to come in with the words when it should be spaced out. Hate the popular people, 'cause I ain't popular. Hate these words tomorrow, 'cause I'm bipolar. You're all by yourself. You think you're so fucking special, just like everyone else. That verse I always have a bit of trouble with. The timing can be a bit tricky. Again, practice makes perfect. Just keep on working at it. you'll get there eventually. Alright, and yeah, so now we are at the second pre-chorus. So again, the pre-chorus was the C to the D. You already know it. It's just different words, again. So I'll do another playthrough of it. You can see where the words are all kind of spaced out. But honestly, if you've gotten up to here, the rest of the song is going to be a breeze. You already know it. So again, I'll do a playthrough for it. I just don't understand the reason why I said, can I be a bigger man and walk away when you tear me down and make me feel like I'm worth nothing. But then again, I'm sure that you deserve what you get. Yeah, I like to do really building up into it at the end of that pre-chorus because that's where it's really reaching its peak. Sounds really cool. So yeah, if you do that with the D chord, the last D chord, the fourth repetition, you just, instead of following the strumming pattern, get really into it, scream those words, have fun with it. And next up, you repeat the chorus again, which again, you already know. I'll play through it. When I was young, I wore my sister's clothes. I like to paint my nails and I had secrets no one knows. But now that I'm grown up, I cook dinner for my wife. I still carry my secrets along with the butcher's knife. And then, excuse me, burped again. I'm drinking, it's really good beer. Oktoberfest in September. Highly enjoying it, but I probably should not have gotten drunk before doing a guitar tutorial because I'm burping and drunk. Back to the tutorial. There we go. Instrumental. You do 6 repetitions of G and E minor. So again, same thing as the intro and the interlude, just do that 6 times. This is where the harmonica comes in. Again, I'll show you at the very end how to do that. Give me some time. I need a break here. Okay, there's a lot going on. After you finish that, you really want to kind of wind it down. So when you're going through these 6 kind of repetitions here, the last one, when the harmonica finishes, kind of calm it down a little bit. Just go. And the third verse, I like to strum it 1 time. Just, so you don't like being tied up, but I don't like being made. You're so shallow-minded, you think I'm only what you say. Take me out of the herd and put me on display in front of your friends, not knowing that this mistake could lead to your miserable end. And then there's a bridge here. And the bridge, same chords here as the chorus, but a bit different sounding. It also is building up to one last chorus, one last kind of hoorah at the very end here. So you kind of want to go, have you go from the third verse going, knowing that this mistake lead to your miserable end. The bridge goes, 'cause I'm rude, I'm ugly, I'm everything you hate. So it's G, D, E minor, C. Same chords as the chorus. Just strum them 1 time. Really get into those lyrics. Feel it. You go, I'm here tonight to put you on my plate. I don't care for your opinion. I don't want your point of view. Tonight I'll have a feast with compliments to you. So yeah, really at the very end of it, get into it again because it goes right into the chorus, which you already know. Compliments to you. And when I was young, I wore my sister's clothes. I like to paint my nails and I had E minor, C, G, D, E minor, C. I still carry my secrets along with the butcher's knife. That's the end. I realize this is really sloppy, but it's okay. Honestly, once you get the chords down, once you get that, and that's what really makes this song sound like this song. That's really the defining part of it. And yeah, I'll show you a quick kind of how-to on the harmonica. Okay, so I'm realizing now that I'm absolutely not qualified to do a harmonica tutorial. I just kind of blow on this thing, and it makes sounds. The best I can do for you is play through this whole song, and you can really just have to piece it together on your own, or find someone else, because I'm not good enough for it. But I'll do a full playthrough, mistakes and all, and hopefully, if you want to play the harmonica part, you can figure it out. It's not too hard. I mean, I did it on my own, and I'm not very good. So, here we go. I'll do a full playthrough. Shallow-minded, you think I'm only what you say. Take me out of the herd, put me on display in front of your friends, not knowing that this mistake could lead to your miserable end. 'Cause I'm rude, I'm ugly, I'm everything you hate, and I'm here tonight to put you on my plate. I don't care for your opinion, I don't want your point of view. Tonight I'll have a feast with compliments to you. And when I was young, I wore my sister's clothes. I like to paint my nails and I had secrets no one knows. But now that I'm grown fucking hurts after that one. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I made a lot of mistakes there, and it's okay. That's the cool thing about folk punk and Harley Poe. You just go for it, have some fun, and I know this isn't a great guitar tutorial, and it wasn't even a harmonica tutorial, but I hope that there's at least something in here that you can use to learn this. And if you did like it, if it did help you out at all, let me know. If you record it, I'd love to hear it. That'd be really cool. And that's pretty much it. Thanks, guys. I'm probably never doing this again because who is going to find this helpful? Anyways, peace.